Hello, my dear friend. Does that creeping fear of losing your vibrant self, of one day becoming a burden, ever cast a shadow over your golden years? What if I told you the one thing you might be avoiding, thinking it's risky or bad for your joints, is actually the single most powerful, free tool for reclaiming your vitality and ensuring your independence? We're going to unlock that secret today. Before we dive in, please do me a quick favor and tap that like button, subscribe for more life-changing tips on healthy aging, and let me know in the comments where you're watching from. I absolutely love giving a shout out to our wonderful community in the next video. We're about to have a very honest chat. I know that feeling, that little voice that whispers on a quiet afternoon. This is it. This is when I start taking my health seriously. But then, real life happens, doesn't it? The excuses creep in, sounding so reasonable at first. They tell you that you're too tired, that you don't have the energy you once did, and that starting a new exercise routine is just too daunting for seniors. This cycle of intention followed by inaction can be disheartening, but I promise you, we're going to break it together, right now, with a simple shift in perspective that costs nothing. The result of this paralysis is something we all fear: a slow decline. We feel our bodies getting heavier, our energy levels dipping, and that precious sense of well-being slipping away. It's a frustrating place to be, feeling stuck while knowing you deserve a life full of vitality and happiness. But what if the solution to this entire problem, the key to unlocking a future of robust health and longevity, is literally right under your feet, waiting for you to notice it? It's time to discover the power you already possess. So, let's talk about the humble staircase. Yes, you heard me right. That simple flight of stairs in your home or apartment building is the secret weapon against a sedentary life. But here's the kicker, the part that 99% of people, even doctors, are just beginning to fully appreciate. The most profound benefit of climbing stairs has very little to do with losing weight or toning your legs, as wonderful as those things are. It's about something far more crucial for our quality of life. The true magic lies in its ability to act as a powerful shield, a guardian for your most precious asset. We're talking about a formidable protection against our greatest collective fear as we age. Today, we will reveal how every single step you climb is a decisive victory in the battle against the aging of your own brain. This isn't just about adding years to your life, it's about adding life, clarity, and an active mind to your years, ensuring a future filled with joy and independence. What I'm about to share with you regarding the number one benefit will fundamentally change how you view your health and your daily choices forever. So, I want you to make a pact with me right here, right now. This is a commitment to your own well-being. If this promise of a sharper mind and a stronger body resonates with you, stick with me through this journey. We're about to dismantle every excuse that has ever held you back from achieving the healthy aging you so richly deserve. To do that, I need to show you the undeniable proof, the kind of hard evidence that silences that nagging voice of doubt once and for all. Imagine the world's most important stage for heart health, the European Society of Cardiology Congress. Just recently, in April 2024, scientists dropped an absolute bombshell. They presented a massive, comprehensive analysis, a gold standard study looking at the data of nearly 500,000 people. This wasn't a small trial. It was a definitive verdict on a simple, everyday habit. The conclusion they reached was so staggering, it honestly should have been on the front page of every newspaper on the planet. Are you ready for this? The simple, consistent act of climbing stairs was directly linked to a 24% reduction in the risk of dying from any cause. Think about that for a moment. That's a massive boost to your overall longevity just from choosing the stairs. But hold on, because it gets even better and more specific, touching on a major concern for many seniors. The study also revealed an almost unbelievable drop, a 39% reduction, in the risk of dying from cardiovascular diseases, like a heart attack or a stroke. Let those numbers truly sink in. A 39% lower risk isn't just an abstract statistic. It represents more Christmases with your grandchildren, more dream vacations you get to take, more years of clear-headed, joyful independence. This single free habit is more powerful than many expensive medications. This is the urgency and the proof we need for our health. Now that we have this incredible scientific backing, let's take that inner voice of excuses and lovingly but firmly shut it down, one excuse at a time. We're going to demolish the barriers that have prevented you from embracing this simple path to better well-being. The first excuse is one I hear all the time, and it's a completely understandable one. It's the "I hate the gym and I just don't have the money for a membership" excuse. Let's tackle this one head-on with a fresh perspective. I get it completely. Gyms can be loud, intimidating places, with all those mirrors and complicated machines. It can feel like everyone is watching you. And on top of that, there's the cost, the monthly fees, the transportation, maybe even special clothes. It all adds up. But I want us to reframe the idea of cost. We're not talking about the price of a new pair of sneakers. We're talking about the potential cost of a life filled with medical bills for things we can actively prevent. The real cost we should be considering is the cost of an angioplasty or a lifetime supply of medications for high blood pressure, cholesterol, and diabetes. The staircase isn't just your own private 24-hour gym with a $0 price tag. It is the cheapest and most effective insurance policy you can possibly have against those future medical expenses that can devastate a family's finances. It costs you nothing today, but saves you a fortune and a world of worry tomorrow, securing your long-term quality of life. This journey towards better health is all about making smart, proactive choices that support our longevity and well-being. It's about understanding that the small, healthy habits we build today are the foundation for a vibrant and independent tomorrow. If you're serious about taking this a step further and want a comprehensive guide filled with practical advice on exercise, nutrition, and maintaining an active mind, I've created something special for you. It's my ebook, Wellness and Aging, Valuable Tips for Seniors, and you can find the link in the first pinned comment below. Now, let's demolish excuse number 2. I'm afraid of hurting myself. My knees just aren't what they used to be. This is such a legitimate and important concern, my friend, but it often comes from slightly inverted logic. The true risk to your joints isn't the step in front of you. It's the comfortable, cushioned armchair behind you. Prolonged inactivity is what causes the muscles that protect your joints to atrophy, leaving you vulnerable to injury from even the most simple, everyday movements. That's a scary thought, isn't it? If you're finding this advice helpful so far, a quick tap on the like button really helps our channel grow. Climbing stairs, when done correctly, is the exact opposite of a risk. It's a functional, safe movement that is entirely under your control. The great secret here is progression. No one is asking you to sprint up 10 floors on your first day. Start with a single flight. Hold on to the handrail for support and stability. Keep your back straight and your core engaged. You are, in fact, reteaching your body how to move in the brilliant way it was designed to. With every upward step, you are building the essential muscular strength in your quadriceps and glutes, the very muscles that act as natural shock absorbers for your knee joints. Instead of wearing your knees down, you are actually building a protective muscular armor around them. This is one of the keys to maintaining your independence and ensuring you can continue to move with confidence and without pain for many, many years to come. Now, let's tackle excuse number 3, which is perhaps one of the most dangerous and misguided. Oh, walking is too weak, and I heard that climbing stairs can make me lose muscle. I ask for your full attention here, because understanding this is a monumental game changer for your health. Climbing stairs is not just an aerobic exercise, it is one of the most efficient and accessible strength and power exercises that exist, especially for seniors. Think about this for a second. With every single step you take upwards, you are fighting directly against the relentless force of gravity, lifting your entire body weight. Each step is, in essence, a mini session of a squat and a leg press. This movement intensely recruits the largest muscle groups in your body, your glutes, your quadriceps, and your calves. You are not losing muscle, you are waging a direct war against sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is the silent thief of our strength, the age-related muscle loss process that can begin as early as age 30 and accelerates if we do nothing about it. By climbing stairs, you are building a true metabolic powerhouse in your legs. Strong muscles not only improve your stability and mobility, but they also burn more calories throughout the day, helping to maintain a healthy weight and boosting your overall well-being. And everything I've said so far was just the warm-up. The excuses have turned to dust. Now, let's dive deep into the 5 transformative benefits that will literally rebuild your health from the inside out. Remember our pact. We are climbing towards the grand revelation about your brain, the pinnacle of our journey for longevity and an active mind. Each of these benefits builds upon the other, creating a cascade of positivity in your life. Let's begin with benefit number 5. You build a fortress of bone and steel against fragility. What is the image that haunts you most when you think about the future? Is it the fear of a silly fall resulting in a debilitating hip fracture? Is it the image of no longer being able to get up from a chair without help, or needing someone to carry a simple bag of groceries? The loss of independence is a real fear for many seniors. The villain here is osteoporosis, the loss of bone density that makes your bones porous and fragile like chalk. And the urgency is that it doesn't wait for old age to begin its dirty work. With every year of inactivity, it silently advances, weakening your internal structure. But the solution is, once again, in the staircase, and the science behind it is absolutely fascinating and empowering for our healthy aging journey. Our bones respond to an incredible principle called the piezoelectric effect. In very simple terms, when the bone undergoes impact or a load of stress, like that from each step you take upwards, it generates a tiny electrical charge. This electrical charge is a signal, an alarm that shouts to the bone-building cells, the osteoblasts, to get into action, depositing more calcium and minerals, strengthening the entire bone matrix. Every single step you climb is a direct order to your skeleton. Get stronger, get denser. You aren't just moving, you are actively forging an internal suit of armor, step by step. The ultimate reward? It's the peace of mind of feeling solid, strong, unshakable, and capable of living life on your own terms, with confidence and without the constant fear of fragility, fully embracing your happiness and quality of life. Now, for benefit number 4, you perform a metabolic cleanup and restart your body's engine. Do you get frustrated because the scale won't budge, or worse, it creeps up a little each year? Do you see that stubborn fat accumulating around your belly and feel sluggish, heavy, especially after eating? This is a sign that your metabolism needs a little nudge, one of the most impactful healthy habits you can adopt. The villain here is insulin resistance, and its most visible and dangerous consequence is visceral fat. This isn't the fat you can pinch. It's the internal fat that wraps around your organs. It isn't inert. It's an active factory of inflammation, pumping out substances that lead directly to type 2 diabetes and heart disease, undermining your health and well-being. The solution is surprisingly simple and effective. The magic is in what scientists call exercise snacks. Recent research, which is revolutionizing exercise physiology, shows that short, intense sessions, like just 3 climbs of 20 seconds of stairs throughout the day, cause a revolution in your metabolism. The intense exercise forces glucose, energy, into the muscles, even without the help of insulin, by directly recruiting the GLUT4 transporters. Think of insulin resistance as a rusty lock. Insulin, which is the key, can no longer open the cell's door to let energy in. Climbing stairs is like sanding off that rust, allowing energy to be used by the muscle instead of being stored as fat in your belly. The reward? You gain control over your body. You feel a clean and steady energy, and you shut down the inflammation factory that was making you sick. If you're enjoying these tips, how about sharing this video with a friend who would benefit too? Benefit number 3, your mind gains focus, serenity, and an internal pharmacy of happiness. Do you live with that anxiety that hums in the background of your mind? With a mental fog that prevents you from concentrating, makes you more irritable, and sucks your creativity? This is not just a normal part of aging. It's a sign that your brain needs a specific kind of exercise and nutrition. The villain here is named cortisol. In excess, the chronic stress hormone acts like an acid, slowly eroding the connections in your hippocampus, the area of the brain responsible for memory and learning. The urgency is that this isn't a future problem. It's happening now, with every stressful, inactive day. The antidote, fortunately, is potent and completely within your reach, promoting an active mind and well-being. The effort of climbing stairs is the quickest prescription for producing your own internal pharmacology. Intense exercise dramatically increases the production of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. If cortisol is the acid, BDNF is the best fertilizer for your brain that exists. It helps create new neurons and strengthens existing connections, and it doesn't stop there. This effort releases endorphins and endocannabinoids, the body's natural version of compounds that generate calm and happiness. The reward? You aren't just relieving stress. You are actively producing inner peace, mental clarity to be more creative, and the patience to be truly present with the people you love. We are getting close to the final secret, the peak of our conversation about longevity. This is a crucial step to ensure not just the health of the body, but the health of the mind as well. Benefit number 2, you shield your heart and rejuvenate your arteries. Do you carry that paralyzing fear of a heart attack or stroke? Do you constantly worry about your blood pressure or your cholesterol tests? Cardiovascular disease is a silent killer, and prevention is the only real weapon we have. This is a fundamental pillar of health for seniors and for healthy aging. The villain is the stiffness of our arteries and the inefficiency of our heart muscle. With time and inactivity, our heart can become a weaker engine, and our blood vessels like rusty, inflexible pipes. The solution, as the powerful scientific meta-analysis showed us, is nature's own HIIT, high-intensity interval training, which you can do on any staircase. The ascent rapidly raises your heart rate, placing a positive stress on the heart, forcing it to adapt and get stronger each time. The descent acts as a period of active recovery. This cycle of effort and rest is magical for your blood vessels. It stimulates the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes the inner wall of your vessels, making them more youthful, flexible, and consequently, lowering your blood pressure. The reward? It's that magic number we saw at the beginning, a 39% lower risk of dying from the #1 cause of death on the planet. It's the profound peace of mind of knowing your heart isn't a ticking time bomb, but rather a fortress protected and strengthened by every step you choose to climb. This is taking control of your longevity in a very real and powerful way. And now, for number 1. The reason you committed to staying here. The symphony of neuroprotection. You actively fight against brain aging. We have reached the mountaintop, my friend. What is your greatest fear? For many, it's not death itself. It's the loss of the self. It's starting to forget the faces of the people you love, the stories that formed you. It's the fear of becoming a burden to your family. The devastating urgency is that the prevention of Alzheimer's and other dementias doesn't start at 70. It starts now. Every choice we make today contributes to the health of our brain tomorrow. And here, at this pinnacle, everything we've talked about comes together in a perfect symphony of protection, the very essence of healthy aging and maintaining an active mind. The #1 benefit is not an isolated benefit. It is the glorious result of all the others. Science shows that climbing stairs is the most complete neuroprotection strategy there is, because it attacks the problem from all angles. First, the strong heart, benefit number 2, ensures that more oxygen-rich blood and nutrients reach your brain, nourishing your neurons. Then, the metabolic cleanup, benefit number 4, prevents excess sugar and inflammation from damaging the delicate, tiny cerebral blood vessels, which are so crucial for cognitive function. And finally, the internal pharmacology, benefit number 3, releases BDNF, that miracle fertilizer that keeps your neurons alive, strong, and communicating efficiently. You are not just climbing a step. You are orchestrating the most complete defense that exists for your mind and your independence. Now, for your battle plan to start today, your mission is not to become an Olympic athlete tomorrow. The goal is one thing only: to break the inertia. Start with the mental preparation. Look at a flight of stairs near you, in your building, at work, and see it not as an obstacle, but as your tool for liberation and longevity. Victory happens in the mind before it happens in the body. Believe in your ability to improve your quality of life. For your first week, the goal is victory over inertia. Find a flight of stairs. Climb one flight a day, just one. If you get tired in the middle, stop, breathe, and continue. The focus is only on the ascent. Take the elevator down if you need to. Do this for 5 days. Celebrate each climb as the huge victory it is. In the second week, the challenge of 2. Climb 2 flights at once, or climb that one flight twice a day. Feel the progress. Your body is already responding. From week 3 onward, it's the personal challenge. Try to add 1 flight per week, or 1 extra climb per day. The long-term goal of accumulating 3 to 5 flights a day makes a massive difference to your health. The winning mindset is this: it is not sacrifice, it is power. Each step is a victory against disease. Each upward step is a deposit in your health, strength, and lucidity bank account. The life you want is not locked in an expensive gym or a magic pill. It is waiting for you on the next flight of stairs. The choice defines your future. The elevator door, which represents stagnation, or the first step, which represents decision, strength, and the life you deserve. What path will you choose today? Think about it, and let me know in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now is the time to join our community and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. Now, how about learning another powerful tip? Click on the video appearing on your screen about the Japanese walking method.